Goku and Vegeta notoriously have refused to work together. They've refused to work on the same side against a common enemy. In fact, the very first time that they approached working together as a team, Vegeta flew away. Now in the Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power, we finally see Goku and Vegeta working together, and while they're not fighting a single enemy, they are taking on 8 at once. However, we see Goku and Vegeta standing back to back and even combining their attacks to create a final Kamehameha. This was especially awesome because we didn't know that two people who are unfused could create combined the attacks of a fused character. Now, in the Goku Black arc against Merge Zamasu, we started to see Goku and Vegeta working together a little bit. They charge in against Merge Zamasu, and this is one of the first times they attack a single enemy together. However, they were still kind of arguing the whole time, and I guess they were still doing that too in the Tournament of Power, but we're finally seeing a massive change in Goku and Vegeta in terms that they're actually working together as a single unit in some cases of this anime. Now, Whis has even stated that if Goku and Vegeta work together, their power would be unrivaled and they could beat anyone. He said something along those lines, that Goku and Vegeta working combined together, combining their powers instead of just one-on-one, would be literally unstoppable, which Whis even states here against the 2 vs 8. He says if Goku and Vegeta work together, 8 enemies would be nothing. So imagine the strength of Goku and Vegeta working together in this Tournament of Power. Now obviously their powers combined isn't going to equal that as Vegeta while they're in their individual forms. However, with the ability to basically have 2 sets of eyes, being able to defend each other's backs and things of that nature, being able to prevent the other's weaknesses and all sorts of things, there's so many complementary abilities that they could use to help each other out. And if they truly work together, if they truly put their prides aside, they could be a completely unstoppable duo. I think Goku is much more likely to work as a team. However, Vegeta has an incredible amount of pride, but we've been seeing that pride in this character development changing in Vegeta as he's becoming more of a family man. That pride to never work with anyone else, not care about anyone else but himself, seems to really be fading. I think the first perfect example of that was when Beerus hit Bulma and Vegeta absolutely lost it. Now Vegeta has a new child and he has a lot to protect, and he knows that working with Goku is how he's going to accomplish that protection. He still has some pride left in him, he still talks back to Goku, but it seems like because of this character development in Vegeta, he's now changing and he's now willing to work with Goku a little bit more at least than he used to. You can still see that they were kind of taking on their own 4 enemies in that 2 vs 8, so they weren't like working together perfectly, which would be them literally flying together and attacking enemies at the same time. I feel like we did see some of that in the movies, but the movies are not canon, so that doesn't really count. In the anime specifically, even when Vegeta and Goku were fighting against Majin Buu, the destroyer, the most evil of the whole universe, they still took turns fighting him and didn't fight him together. I mean, they did rock, paper, scissors to see who would get their chance to fight Majin Buu. Actually, it's a little bit strange because thanks to Geekdom 101 for confirming this, the very first time that Goku and Vegeta fought together against a single enemy was in Dragon Ball Z episode 268 against Buhan. However, in Dragon Ball Super, this is changing, and we're seeing a shift in the characters of Goku and Vegeta. They're less of a singular person and more of a team. I mean, just a hint of it, but we're building up to a point where Goku and Vegeta could work as teammates in the sense that they would both go in together. They would swallow their pride, they would drop this Saiyan nonsense where you take everybody on 1 vs 1, and instead, since they're fighting these super powerful enemies, they're going to go in hand, flying together, attacking together, watching each other's backs, and becoming this super powerful combo team. So whenever you're going to take on Goku or whenever you're going to take on Vegeta, it's not that one person. You're taking on 2 people. I don't think we're there at that point yet in the stage of Dragon Ball Super, but it seems like throughout the progress of this series, we are working to that stage. The stage where Goku and Vegeta are literally hand in hand, and they're not just separate characters in the sense that you fight one, you can take them on, the other one will sit on the sidelines waiting and watching. I think they still do like to do that. They still like to, take turns fighting strong enemies, but I think, now we do have the possibility that they won't, that's not a guarantee. Now we have the possibility that when a new strong enemy comes along, Goku and Vegeta will work together and be unstoppable. While I'm not the happiest about the character development of Vegeta becoming a family man, I fell in love with Vegeta just because of how evil he was, how he didn't care about anyone else, how aggressive he was. That's what, in my mind, made Vegeta awesome. But because that character of that old Vegeta is slowly fading away, we're seeing a new Vegeta, one that can actually work with Goku, which could actually turn out to be really, really cool moving forward in the series. We could see some excellent teamwork and potentially team fight choreography between Goku and Vegeta in the future of this series, and to be honest, it's really exciting. I'm pretty pumped up to see Goku and Vegeta working together more in the Tournament of Power as we get more episodes of Dragon Ball Super. And I want to know your thoughts below. Do you like the new Vegeta? Do you like that he's willing to work with Goku and just swallow his pride and just team up with his fellow Saiyan? Or do you want the old Vegeta back? The merciless, ruthless, cruel Vegeta that we had in the Namek and Saiyan sagas. Do you want that guy back? Personally, I do. I would love to have that old Vegeta back, but I don't think we'll ever get him because Vegeta is now a family man, and that's something you got to remember. However, he does still have fragments of that Saiyan pride in his heart, something that I don't think he'll ever let go of. Thanks for watching this video today. I appreciate your support. If you don't mind dropping a like and a subscribe, that would be awesome. And make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Alright guys, I will talk to you soon with another Dragon Ball video.